Good morning and welcome to our daily morning Hundoke. My name is Dennis Salmon. I'm from Jamaica. I'll be your MC for today. The host country today is the beautiful island of St. Lucia. I'm so grateful that the storm did not do a lot of damage to them, the tropical storm. This is session number 749. 749. I'd like to say greetings and warmest welcome to all our distinguished leaders, all brothers and sisters. I'd like to specially welcome those who are joining this Hundoke for the very first time. Warmest welcome to you. Session number 749. Please join me in the opening declaration. Today is the 6th day in the 5th month by the heavenly calendar in the 11th year of Chonilgo, June 23rd, 2023. This is the daily morning Hundoke session 749. Together, let us offer our determination and resolution to restore the nation and our region through witnessing, frontline, united as a hopeful, holy community. Let us offer our greetings to our heavenly parents and our precious true parents. Let's prepare our hearts. Chonjin Champamoning Ke Kyungbe. Paro. Let us prepare to offer the family pledge. Family pledge number 5, Cinco. Our family, the owner of Chonilgo, pledges to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and the physical world as subject and object partners by centering on true love. This will be followed by our opening prayer, representative prayer. And I'd like to invite our dear sister, Chioko Topie, to offer this opening prayer, representative prayer, to guide us to the throne of God's grace. Welcome, dear sister Chioko Topie.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Dennis Mom. And good morning, brothers and sisters. Let's together pray. Dear heavenly parents and true parents, good morning. Thank you so much for giving us the new day to want to give the new experience, new inspiration, and we can grow to discover your heart more deeper and wider. How precious that the brothers and sisters come together, the Caribbean and Central America together to make one heart, to learn your words and also discover the preciousness of the brothers and sisters together. How precious we start together, the one heart, and we are so grateful to your guidance to set up like that. Heavenly Parents, even it was coronavirus was so difficult for each one of us in the family and even movement, but because of that, also came out this morning devotion together, start with you, with your parents and brothers and sisters. Let's open the heart and really listen the words to chew and make new start with you, with your parents. Thank you so much. This opportunity, I pray Chokotopia Bless Center family as you.
Aju. Thank you. Feel so blessed this morning. Thank you. At this time, it is an honor for me to invite our dear sister, extraordinary lady. She joins us from the beautiful natural island of Dominica. Sister Nola, we welcome you warmly to read for us the heavenly words from the book, The Gateway to the Kingdom of Heaven, the true family, the gateway. Sister Nola, thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Greetings from the lovely island of Dominica. And greetings from Heavenly Parent and true parents. And greeting on behalf of all my whole entire family. I greet all of you here this morning, and it's a great pleasure to be here with you all to read this special reading. I thank you. I'll be reading from section 3, a training ground of love for entering the kingdom of love. God's will is to realize the kingdom of love. If God's will is to develop and globalize the ideal world of love, the family is the experimental ground where you can earn credits. All the way from an elementary school certificate to a bachelor's degree and PhD, the family expands to the world. If you look at the world carefully, you will see that it is a world where grandfathers and grandmothers live. A world where adults like your uncles and aunts live. A world where people like your elder brothers and elder sisters live. A world where youths live. A world where children live. So these places were old, middle-aged, young people and children live are larger expansions of the family. The family is the smallest unit within the training ground and is also a textbook for entering the kingdom of heaven. It has all the levels, the grandfather's level, mother's level, couple's level, and siblings level. These levels expand into larger groups of grandmothers and grandfathers, mothers and fathers, your own peers, and your sons and daughters, and together they form humanity. Only families that can love all human beings as their own spouse and their own parents and serve them as their own sons and daughters can inherit the kingdom of heaven. This is amazing. The right to inherit all the power and authority of heaven and earth created by God lies there. The family is a textbook of love through which, at the time of death, you receive the right to be registered at the palace of peace and the kingdom of heaven. The family is a training ground of love. The extension of this family is the world. The world is made up of smaller worlds. There is a grandfather's world, a grandmother's world, a world of fathers and mothers. there are husbands and wives worlds and sons and daughters worlds. When these combine, we have the whole world. Thus, if you love the people of the whole world as you love your family and as you love God through the family, this will make a straight road to the kingdom of heaven. Thus, the first commandment is, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. And the second commandment is, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. If you love God and love humanity, everything will be accomplished. If you cannot do it, your spiritual training will have been in vain. No matter how great a religion's spiritual discipline may be, if it does not know how to love God, humankind, and the whole universe, it will fail the test. In the family, you should deeply experience love by going through the official course of the training center, which is an encapsulation of the whole universe, and then expand this love to the world. Expand this and love the world. You have inherited this from your family, your training ground where you were raised with your mother and father. Therefore, in you, love your parents more than your wife. Love your sons and daughters more than your wife. Love humanity more than your wife. And love God more than your wife. Everything will be accomplished. This doesn't mean that you should abandon your wife. If you love this way, all the receptants of that love will come to love your wife as well. Is there a more glorious place than this? If you want to love your wife, follow this way. Section 4. The family is a model for the heavenly kingdom. What kind of fortune should a person in the child's position receive? They should inherit the fortune of the grandparents and parents. Why does one need grandparents? We need grandparents because they represent the living history of the past. The parents represent the present, and the children symbolize the future. Children contain east and west, and also north and south. They are also the center of the world, the center of the grandparents, the center of the parents, the center of the children, and the center of God. All these are founded on true love. Thus, loving your grandparents and respecting them means to learn and to inherit all the past. You learn the present from your father, and by loving children, you learn about the future. What can you inherit through your grandfather and grandmother and mother and father? You inherit true love. Although your grandfather and grandmother are old, they are united in true love, and so your father and your mother are united. So you should be like them and inherit the future. We absolutely cannot inherit the future without becoming a true family. When we look at these three generations, it is like looking at the universe. The love of the universe resides in the true family that respects the present and the future. When we look at the animal world, male and female animals love each other. And this is a textbook from which we can learn about the love of the universe. Without a grandmother and a grandfather, we feel yes, no, sorry. Yes. We feel unstable. Only with them can we move straight to the kingdom of heaven. Grandparents, mother and father, and children will go to the kingdom of heaven. Those who have loved the true grandparents, and the true parents, the true children, the true family, the true nation, and the true universe will go to the kingdom of heaven. The model and textbook for all this is the family. The family is a type of educational material which teaches us how to establish the kingdom of heaven. It comes from heaven. If a person loves all the people of his grandfather's age in the world as his own, he will go to the kingdom of heaven. If he loves the people of his parents' age as his own, he will be able to travel freely throughout all the nations. He will have no boundaries even when he goes to the spirit world. If he thinks of the young people of all nations as his own sons and daughters, he will be able to travel freely within the kingdom of heaven, even though there are 12 pearly gates and directions. Therefore, the family is a textbook which shows us how to make a connection with the kingdom of heaven. When you apply it to the nation, you will become a patriot. When you apply it to the world, you will be a saint. And when you practice it in heaven and earth, you will be God's child or holy sons and daughters. People have such a desire. You should be able to embrace the sons and daughters of all races, as well as their sons, their grandsons and granddaughters. In this way, you should stand in the position to become the owners of the family who, as true parents, love the people of the world with true love. By standing in the position to represent the family that practices true love and is connected to the original parents through God's love, you can finally enter the kingdom of heaven. Section 5. The family brings together the love of 3 generations. The family encompasses history, the present, and the future. So, what is the ultimate point that God has sought for 6,000 years? It is the family. The family where love is interconnected and where all are united in love. Everything that exists comes under this dominion. You cannot cut our relationship with this absolute source of love. The establishment of such a family was the original mission that God gave Adam and Eve at the time of creation. God did not want them to merely end up as a man, Adam, and a woman, Eve, but instead he dreamed of a new family where they would be united. This is the first starting point towards establishing men and women. Thus, to be able to enter the kingdom of heaven safely, you have to find a family, and within the realm of that family, in this world, enter and live in a place where you can feel satisfied in God's love. Only then can you go beyond this world as well. In order to form a family realm of love, you have to be unconditional. The parents represent the past. The husband and wife represents the present, and the children represent the future. Loving one partner during your lifetime is the equivalent to God loving the world. It is a place where in oneness, the parents and couple and the children offer their love as an example representing heaven and earth and tell their descendants to follow them. The original homeland of the heart, the place where heavenly affection is felt, will be remembered in heaven and earth. What has God been looking for until now? He has not been seeking a subject partner. Rather, he has been looking for an ideal object partner. He has been looking for those who resemble God, true, and possesses the inner and outer aspects of the world he created. What is the starting point that leads to such a result? It is the family. There is nothing that can represent the universe better than the family. To be one with the parents is for past and present to meet. Here, you can love the past by loving your parents, love the present by loving your partner, and love the future by loving your children. Therefore, you can deeply experience the love of 3 generations. The place where these 3 kinds of love are concentrated is the family. Then, where does life in the kingdom of heaven begin? It is the family. It does not unfold somewhere else. The kingdom of heaven is just a 3-dimensional expansion of the family and not something that goes beyond the family realm. Therefore, when you embrace your husband or wife, you should think that this is a man of the world becoming one with a woman of the world. The place where you can make the condition of having loved mankind is none other than the family. You should live your life this way. To love your parents is to connect history with the present and to have a road for God to come to you. Therefore, you have to love your parents. To love your parents is to connect the human beings of history with yourself as an inhabitant of the present. That is to unite the past and the present. Furthermore, loving your children, centering on yourself, is to connect the present with the future. And the philosophy that practices this and sings the praise of such love for 1,000 and 10,000 of years is unification thought.
Thank you very much, sister.
Thank you.
Wow. This kind of content we should study line by line and truly grasp the true significance. And I guarantee, it is guaranteed that all of us would be able to enter the kingdom of heaven if we could put this into practice, fulfill this. God bless us all as we continue on this journey. Thank you, Sister Nola.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sister Topier, who did the prayer earlier. And now I am more than happy to have the honor to present another very special guest for this morning, the National President of the Heavenly Holy Community of St. Lucia, our dear brother, Mr. Remy Topier. Please give him a warm welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, brothers and sisters
Morning, morning.
from the Central America and the Caribbean region. It's always wonderful to start the day together. So I'm very glad to be here and to share a few words. In fact, as Dennis said, just by reading already, there is so much in this. Somehow we know that family is important. We have grown in our movement, especially, we are very serious about this. We understand the value of the family, and also we understand that it was the original purpose of God that Adam and Eve could succeed to make a good family. So we are very concerned. Our movement, in fact, is restoring the family, because Adam and Eve did create a family, yes, but that was not a family with God. The children born from that family, from Adam and Eve, in fact, were belonging to Satan. So Satan's lineage came down from that. That's why we know somehow we have to do better, and especially because of true parents, now we can have true families with a true lineage connected to God. This is an amazing time that we are living in. So the family is really as the father said, the central unit for the restoration. Somehow we know in the family we can find four kinds of love. We have the parental love, which is between parents and children. We have the children's love and filial piety, which is from children to parents. We have the sibling relationship of love, and we have the conjugal love. So four kinds of love. And our mission here on the earth, as we are living here, is to perfect these four kinds of love. We have the mission to do that. And the place where we start to do that as children is really in the family. And that's why family is the center. And also as a parent, we practice this in our family. As children, as brothers and sisters, we practice that love. And this is the base to go out and also love people. Father said, we read, if you look at the world carefully, you will see that it is a world when grandfather and grandmother live, a world where adults like your uncles and aunts live, a world where people like your elder brother and sister live, a world where youth live, and a world where children live. So, in fact, Father, I want to say, the people out there, they are like family members. If in our family, we can love our grandparents, have a good relation with our grandparents, then very naturally, we'll have a good relation with all the grandparents of the world. All the people who are older than us will have respect for them. And if we are now in the grandfather's position, like me, then when we go out, all the young people are like extension of my grandchildren or my children. So that's why the family is really the place where we can learn to deal with the society. As brothers and sisters, when we have a good relationship at home between brothers and sisters, then when we go school, the other children are like brothers and sisters. Or when we are going to work later on, our colleagues at work will be like brothers and sisters. So if we learn to do well at home, then very naturally we'll be able to also do well in our social relations. Today, the governments and many organizations are spending millions and billions of dollars to try to teach what they call soft skills, the skills to relate, the social skills to relate, communicate, and deal with one another. But in reality, the place where normally, naturally, we learn all this is at home. So Father said, then the family is the smallest unit within the training center and is also a textbook for entering the kingdom of heaven. It has all the levels, the grandfather's level, the parents' level, the couple's level, and the siblings' level. So the family is a textbook. That means it's a place where first we learn to love and care. As children, we learn to love our parents and then love our brothers and sisters. As the parents, we learn to love our children. As husband and wife, we learn to love each other. So all this is the family. And this is the place where we have to perfect our 4 kinds of love. So then Father explained that so we cannot grow only loving our families. We have also to love people around. This is like the next textbook. First textbook is home, and then we have to expand this love towards the people outside. And through this, we are building the kingdom of heaven. Father said, if we do that, we very naturally can enter the kingdom of heaven, live in the kingdom of heaven. And then next, Father says that when we do this, we can also enter the spiritual world and feel at home in the spiritual world. So that's how the family is important. Father says, wherever he goes, if someone meets a person of his grandfather's age and loves him as he were his own grandfather, he will go to the kingdom of heaven. The person who can love whoever he meets of his parents' age and love them as if they were his parents will be able to travel freely throughout all nations. He will have no boundaries, even when he goes to the spiritual world. So when we learn to love other people as our parents or grandparents or as our children or as our brothers and sisters, then this is the way to be free in this world, to live without boundaries, and then to be able to also live freely in the next world, in the spiritual world. So we are very grateful for this. And this is why we focus so much on the importance of the family and the amazing success of true parents is that they could succeed to raise a movement of true families with blessed central families all around the world who are very serious to practice this at home and also to love the people outside. We have to realize it's not enough just to live with our small family. We have also to love people around. We have to influence people around and love them. That's why True Mother recently so much focused on witnessing. Witnessing, that means loving people who are out there as we love the members of our family. This is the meaning of witnessing, expressing this. And I wanted to share a short few words of True Mother. Denise, it's okay, you can share your screen. It's It's
Yeah, am I sharing? No?
no, we see Zoom now. Yeah, we don't see the video.
I'm sorry. It's there. I opened it. Just a minute.
Remit, do you mean
Share the screen.
which video are you looking for?
Global News, HJ Global News, June 10. I opened it.
I see. Yeah, it cannot see it.
Yes, it's it's a video. Yes, it's the video of the 10th of June. It was 2 weeks ago. True Mother spoke to leaders. So I wanted to show an extract of this.
I opened it. I'm sorry. Sure.
It's okay.
It doesn't work, Dennis?
I opened it, but somehow,
Okay, never mind.
sorry.
It doesn't matter. It's just
Sorry.
always nice to hear from True Mother directly and get inspiration directly, because True Mother really focus so much on witnessing. Now she has reorganized the whole movement, just focused on that with two goals. Witnessing means having more members, but also focusing really on the reunification of North and South Korea. And so True Mother knows also we cannot build the kingdom of heaven without other people. Just us is not enough and takes long time. True Mother even saying, anyway, whatever the kingdom of heaven will be established on the earth, even after I transition to the spiritual world, the kingdom of heaven will be established. But now we are living a special time when I am here on the earth. This is what True Mother says. As a only begotten daughter, as the true parents, living now on the earth. This is more precious than anything we can do in the future. Everything we can do now, every effort we can do now is more important than what we will do in the future. That's why True Mother is really emphasizing now God is there, He's waiting, ready to help and support everything we do, even small things. So let's go with that kind of love and determination and embrace the people around us and guide them. True Mother said, two focus we should have is explain about the nature of Heavenly Parent, the nature of the Creator, who is a God of true love. We should, as a parent, He's a parent, explain this. And the other point is explain the mission of true parents. So True Mother is emphasizing we should focus on these two guidelines. So thank you very much, brothers and sisters, for all your efforts, and thank you for being here and let me speak. I want to stop here. Have a blessed day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother Remy Topier. We so much appreciate your words today. Truly beautiful guidance for us. In my mind, we should have probably a heavenly competition to see how many people of the world we love.
Great.
I want to
I
thank
agree with you.
I want to thank all of brothers and sisters who joined us today, especially those who have joined for the first time. So let us prepare to have our unison prayers, individual prayers at this time. Thank you so much for today's guidance on straight. Aju. Thank you so much to the Holy Community. Special thanks to the Holy Community of St. Lucia, supported by Dominica, supported by Jamaica. Thank you to our translator, interpreter. Great job. Thank you so much for that. Success and blessings in all our missions. Success in sharing love to all the people of our nations, witnessing. Pray that all of us can have good results going forward. So blessings once again to all of us. Omanse to everyone. Please have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Nola.
Thank you so much, Denise.
You're welcome.
Nola, thank you. No mo kamsahamnida.
Thank you.
Bless. Good morning to everyone.
Muchísimas
Reverend
gracias.
Reverend
Good morning,
Nola.
Patricia.
Everyone.
Remy,
morning.
merci beaucoup.
Yes, love.
Brother Elias Araya, thank you.
You're welcome, brother.
Blessing everyone. From the Ashes.
Have a good day, Mr. Cooper.
Did the storm affect any other country, Brother Remy?
Yes.
For now, no.
Okay.
Bendiciones para todos. Buen día. Buen día.
Hello, good morning. Have a blessed day.
Good morning.
Thanks, Mr. and Mrs. Pierre, and Dennis
Good day,
Salmon, Nola
Mr.
Boyer.
Zagalalo.
Blessing to all of you. Thank you very much. Nice to see you.
Okay, nice to see you too.
Buen día para todo.
Buen día, buen día.
Hola, thank you so much.
Have a good day.